So I picked up this XSR900 a week ago, way under market value. You could check out the video of me picking it up. I put about $400 into it, that's it. And I straight up went through the whole bike, like everything. Chain, oil, spark plugs, air filter, new battery. I mean, I touched everything, new tire. So this bike is pretty much ready for the road, ready to list up on Facebook Marketplace. And it was really easy to work on, really. I just took my spare time and did it. But I think that the first thing I did was I brought it into the shop. I dropped the oil on it. So I gave it some new fresh oil. It's the first thing you should do on any bike. New oil, new filter. Then I seen the chain was kind of rusty and dingy, so I thought I was gonna have to replace the chain. But after some scrubbing, some wire brush, a bunch of WD-40, I actually got the chain to a point where I think it's fine. The prior owner said he put it on about a year ago, and it looks like it. He didn't lube it or anything, so it started to show. Once I did that and I got it ready to go, I had to smoke the rear tire, of course, because it needed a new one and I was going to replace it myself. So we had a little fun. We took it out behind the shop and we smoked that rear tire. And let me tell you, this XSR900 has so much torque. You're doing it at low RPMs in first gear. It's really impressive. After I got then I smoked the tire, I put the new rear tire on. After I put the new rear tire on, it was time to throw that new battery in there because obviously it wasn't going to charge back up. It was starting pretty slow. You could see that when I picked it up in that video. So we got the battery in and I said, you know what? I'm sure this guy did not change his air filter or plugs. So ripped the fuel tank off, ripped the air box off, took the stock plugs off. The gap on them was like 1.0 and the gap is supposed to be 0.8. So I'm glad I replaced those. Threw the new air filter in there while I had the air box off. Cleaned it out, of course. I checked the throttle bodies and I checked the intake. It's clean, no carbon buildup whatsoever. This bike is immaculate. I'm so happy with it. And, oh yes. And then last but not least, before we could take it and ride it on the street safely, the bike needed new front pads. As I was replacing the pads, I said, you know what, let me just flush the brake system because, you know, this is what, going on 6-7-year-old brake fluid with about 20,000 so miles. Oh my God, look at that. And as you can see from the pictures, it was blasted. It was cooked, front and rear. So put some new .4 in there, flushed it so it's brand new inside the reservoir. And I'm super happy with how it came out. The bike came out amazing. I mean, it was in good condition before, but putting a couple dollars into it, doing the work myself is really going to raise the value of the bike. We're going to list it on Facebook Marketplace, so make sure you come along for the next video, see me post it up on Facebook Marketplace, and see if we can make a couple dollars on it. Comment below if you'd like to see a review video of the XSR900 and my Tracer 9. I'm going to start getting into motorcycle reviews. And thanks for watching. Super appreciative. Now let's take this thing out and take it for its first real ride. And I don't know, maybe we'll do a video. Let me know if you'd like to see that. This is Dusty G with Road Reels FL. Thanks for watching and ride safe, everyone.